Welcome to episode 4 of humanity's countdown to the Great Factory Reset. So today we're going to talk about what it means to transform, because this month is all about the month of transformation, of growing from good to better. Because in this month, the whole universe is in alignment to make sure that you can make that happen. Why? This month of Virgo, Elul in the holy language, is known as the month of mercy. Why? Why would this month be merciful over any other month? Because this month, the bad guy, Murphy, the force for not so good in this world, basically has one arm tied behind its back. So its main work is to upset us, disturb us, to prevent us from seeing what we need to do to grow from good to better. Because in this month, we really have the opportunity to fix negative character traits that keep us from having the life that is destined to be ours. The world was created for our use and enjoyment. Now, I know you can look to me and say, well, Missy, I don't think you're right, because when I look around the world, all I see is pain and suffering and chaos and crazy stuff going on. Yes, I agree with you. We live in a world where we get so caught up in the material and the physical, and things don't go right and bad things happen to good people. Why? Well, that's for a conversation for another time. We're going to talk about another time how to deal with this force called the bad guy that will do anything in its power to prevent us from connecting to anything that brings light into our life. Now, this month can be a little challenging because the bad guy's on guard, because everybody's scrambling, running around, trying to fix a year's worth of negative character traits, negative behaviors, mistakes during this time frame from now until the Great Factory Reset, which is beginning the eve of September 29th. So here we're going to talk about a few things to make it a little easier to make this time frame work for you. Why? Because the effort that you put into this time frame right now will exponentially manifest itself and even has the power and ability to retroactively heal and fix the mistakes from the past year. Wow, think of it this way. You know, I love this story and I talk about it in my book. You know, we all have what we call garbage, baggage from mistakes, past lifetimes, etc. But the truth is that this baggage, we don't want to go into the new year with this baggage, because we're supposed to be starting off fresh and new and squeaky clean like a baby, right? Innocent and pure, no blemishes. So the problem we have is that we take this baggage with us like it's our, like Linus with its blanket. Oh my God, am I aging myself? Okay, so we have this baby blanket that we're not letting go of. It's our security blanket. And we take it with us from lifetime to lifetime. This baggage, so I tell this story. Imagine that you are in the airport and your suitcases are coming off the conveyor belt, and in each one of the suitcases is all of the corrections and all of the mistakes and all of the garbage that we carry with us from lifetime to lifetime. And it's like we have Superman, X-ray vision. We can actually see what's inside. Now, don't you think logic would dictate that you would take a good look at all the bags going around that carousel, look inside and say, ooh, this one has money and happiness and joy and kids and wisdom and wow, amazing, and grab that bag? And like all the other bags that are going through, and this one has a death, this one has, God forbid, lack of money and health. But no, there's something with human nature where we gravitate back to what's familiar. So we'll see this incredible bag going by with happiness, joy, peace, fulfillment, grand things inside, and we'll just let it go by because it doesn't feel comfortable. It's not the right fit. And when our bag comes by, all beaten up and bruised and kicked and battered, we go, okay, that's mine, and we pick it up. Well, now is the opportunity for you to empty out that suitcase, brush it off, make it as clean and shiny and as new as you can, because now you can choose what you're going to put inside of that bag. This is the month for you to do a personal accounting. Don't get all freaky on me and say, personal accounting, I don't want to look inside, yuck. Guys, I'm telling you, this is the month that the little teeny incy bit of time that you invest in you perfecting your soul and your character traits and expanding upon who you are, your values, etc. This has exponential results. This is the month of Dhuwing. Each month astrologically has its own sense attached to it. Some months are this sense of seeing, hearing, touching. This month is connected to the sense of doing, manifestation. Wow. Imagine I do a little self-reflection, a little self-introspection. I gently touch on the fact that I might have self-esteem issues. Ouch. I might gently touch upon the fact that I'm impatient. Ouch. But what will happen is the very act of taking responsibility and wanting, just the desire to want to change and to transform. You will get all the assist in the universe to make that happen. Now, there's also something I know that what I'm saying is universally true, because in this week's universal energy, there is a message that I must share with you. It basically goes like this. When you decide in your mind to take on a challenge, when you decide to go to war against your enemies, what enemy am I talking about? The biggest enemy in the world is your bad guy that tells you you can't do it, that tells you it's doomed, there's nothing gonna change, it's the same old, so I might as well do what I've been doing forever. You know that definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result? Okay, that guy, that bad guy, when you go to war against that defeatist negative thinking, then the universe will deliver the enemy into your hand. What does that mean? It means that this month, all you have to do is declare, I'm going to war. I'm going to war against my selfishness. I'm going to war against my materialism. I'm going to war against my anxiety. I'm going to war against my whatever it is that prevents you, that creates a blockage between you and your destiny. What is your right? What is your due? And what is that? Again, the world was created for our use and enjoyment, but it requires us to do the work, to remove the blockages, to remove the covering, to remove that which separates us from our due. Okay? Big topic, not easy, but that's why you have 40 days to make that happen. So get going, get to doing things that will transform you from good to better. And we will keep talking about this, and I request that you go to my Facebook group and Shoshana Dector. And no, you aren't here to be good, you are here to be better. Let's talk about this, keep the dialogue going. Go to my website and shoshanadector.com, subscribe so that you can get emails and updates, and let's just do this together. Let's knock it out of the park. Speak to you tomorrow.